Hey again, and welcome back to VOA, right here in the middle of a very crowded Washington, D.C. Wow, our fair city already abuzz over next week's change of power and inauguration of President-elect Obama, which, by the way, we're going to be giving you a sneak peek of very soon. So you've been warned. Well, let's save later for later, starting today with a hint of that changeover of power to come. And that's something this guy knows a little bit about. Vice President-elect Joe Biden meeting Tuesday in Iraq with Iraqi President Noor al-Maliki. Mr. Biden there to brief the Iraqi leader about changes coming to U.S.-Iraq policy, notably a drawdown of U.S. troops there. Now, no schedule or specifics laid out. Clearly, however, a new administration bringing news of new policies to come. Stay tuned. The Israeli attack on Gaza continuing. Nothing new here. Overnight and during the day, aerial bombardment of what Israel calls terrorist targets ongoing, as are ground operations by Israeli troops now entering crowded Gaza City. Israeli troops now farther into the Gaza Strip than at any time since this conflict began just 18 days ago. Now, Jerusalem insisting it will not loosen its, quote, iron fist, unquote, against Hamas. This despite UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon's plea for an immediate ceasefire, and much of Gaza looking now like the war zone that it is. Palestinian officials and doctors trying to keep up, but fighting a losing battle at this point. Hospital workers saying about 900 Palestinians have been killed over 3 weeks, about half of them children. Well, our VOA correspondents are in the region and bringing you all the news 24 hours a day from there and around the world, all online at voanews.com. If you're looking for one stop for world news, you just found it. Well, pardon the awful pun, but it looks like the Cold War between Russia and Ukraine over natural gas is only getting worse. Gazprom's main control room in Moscow here, and it's from here that Russian gas officials say they're monitoring Ukrainian efforts to tap gas meant for Europe. Now, Ukrainian officials silent on the claim, saying only that it's going to take a while for Russian gas to fill up Ukraine's pipeline to Europe after Russia shut it off. EU monitors are stationed in both countries, trying to ensure the much-needed gas makes it to a very wintry and cold Europe. Well, from transnational spat to cross-European marriage of sorts, perhaps shotgun wedding more apt, officials with Italy's troubled national airline Alitalia Tuesday officially announcing the privatization of the carrier. And just take a look at the name behind them. Mon Dieu. Yes, Air France is now a partial owner of Alitalia, as is the Dutch carrier KLM. Mio Dio. The new owner's hoping to get some lucrative flight lines to popular Italian spots. Alitalia just hoping to keep in the air. Now, travelers not expecting to notice major changes anytime soon, except perhaps for more Napoleons and donuts and fewer cannoli on board. Well, we are sort of racing through today's download. We have to hurry up and get outside to the inaugural site while we can so we can bring it to you. And when we're pinched for time, we're also often pinched for snark. So away with all that today. Instead, we're leaving you in Sydney, Australia. Well, all over Sydney, to be exact. Now, for 1 month, scattered across the harbour city, artists have donated, decorated, and installed pianos in the open air for any and all to have a sit and a play as long as they wish. Groovy. The Play Me, I'm Yours public art campaign is basically just that. The pianos are for anyone to use, from new wave to old school, and everything else in between, and for passers-by to enjoy. The project technically ends January 31st, but organizers say the pianos could remain as long as residents keep using them. Very nice. Hey, play Freebird. Well, that is your download. We hope to see you again tomorrow.